The use of animals in biomedical research has greatly contributed to scientific knowledge and has led to enormous benefits for human health. Virtually every major medical advancement in the past century has depended upon research with animals. Because of the similarities between humans and animals act as model systems for human disease. One particularly important model organism is the mouse. Approximately 95% of laboratory animals are rats and mice. The first recorded knockout mouse was created by Dr. Mario Capecchi. He describes gene targeting to generate mice of a desired genotype. By removing the gene and observing what happens to the organism, we can determine the function of a gene. Knockout mice, as well as other model organisms, have played a critical role in the chronic and progressive movement disorder, Parkinson's disease. Worldwide, between 6 to 10 million people have Parkinson's. My great-aunt has Parkinson's disease. She was diagnosed in 2014. You may also recognize some of these celebrities who have been diagnosed with Parkinson's. Parkinson's disease occurs when neurons in an area of the brain that controls movement become impaired and/or die and produce less dopamine, which causes the movement problems of Parkinson's. There is currently no cure for Parkinson's. Some therapies can relieve some symptoms. The main therapy for Parkinson's is levodopa. Nerve cells use levodopa to make dopamine. In 1957, Dr. Arvid Carlsson found how significant dopamine was to the function of the brain. He found that rabbits' movement could be restored by injecting them with levodopa. Although levodopa helps some sufferers, its effects wear off over time. Research on rats found that dopamine causes brain connections to become less responsive and therefore unable to process some signals. One way to increase dopamine levels is by MAO inhibitors. Knockout mice made the discovery of MAO inhibitors possible. When MAO inhibitors are taken on their own or in combination with levodopa, it improves the symptoms of Parkinson's and slows the development of dopamine resistance. DBS was found to reverse and improve the movements of monkeys with Parkinson's disease. Today, over 80,000 human patients worldwide have been treated with DBS. Recently, alpha-synuclein was identified in monkeys and has led to the development of a blood test to detect Parkinson's. In January of 2021, scientists discovered neurons derived from stem cells can integrate into the correct regions of the brain and connect with native neurons to restore motor function in mice with Parkinson's. Sadly, Parkinson's is not only limited to humans. It also affects young dogs too. Canine Parkinson's affects the spinal cord of dogs. Typically, the dog will lose function of its rear legs and eventually will be paralyzed. Animal models of disease have proved to be highly effective in the discovery of novel treatments. From the development of novel therapies, vaccines, or procedures to the prevention of diseases, animal research has played an essential role in medical, veterinary, and scientific breakthroughs. Thank you for listening.